People say my dad looks like the food critic from Ratatouille.
All of us wanted to resemble our favorite cartoon characters when we were kids, but growing up we realized only some got this privilege. From Shrek to Johnny Bravo, here are our top picks of people who look like famous cartoon characters and became extremely popular due to their uncanny resemblance. I've noticed that most of you watching this video aren't subscribed yet, so if you do like the video, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's absolutely free, and you can always change your mind later. And with that being said, enjoy the video. Maui. This character got extremely famous among children and adults alike due to his quirkiness. Two little girls discovered the real-life demigod Maui from Moana. The man named William Viana was working at a cash register at a Costco supermarket when the girls got really excited by seeing him. They thought he was the real deal. The video got viral on the internet and everybody praised William for his uncanny resemblance to the character. He says that he loves to cheer the children by shouting the famous catchphrase of the movie, "Chio!" You can even see him dancing at the beach while wearing that grass skirt and signature weapon. Rapunzel. When children saw the animated movie Rapunzel, all the girls wanted to grow their hair just like the cartoon version. But one really got successful in her venture. A 31-year-old Russian girl, Daria Jubanovi, has her hair that looks like it is straight from the Disney movie. One day, Daria's friend mocked her on her hair length, after which they made a bet if she could grow her hair long enough to braid. Daria said bye-bye to hair trimmers and grew her hair. Now, the length is approximately up to 1.5 meters, which is almost 6 feet long. The luscious locks reach up to her ankles. Whoa! She has said that she will finally cut her hair when it reaches her toes. Boo. Little 2-year-old Boo is a character from Monster Inc., of a girl who isn't afraid of any monster. She went to the monster world, a world where no human ever went before. This 8-month-old baby, Liahahi, looks just like the cartoon character. Her mom, Laura Rizada, 29, described that the resemblance was first pointed out by her family and friends when she used to make pigtails of her daughter's hair. The jet black pigtails made Liaha famous as they resembled the fan-favorite Disney character. Tarzan. The most favorite jungle character for kids is surely none other than Tarzan. Well, we have a real-life version of Tarzan who takes pride in being the real deal. He lives in the jungle of Hong Kong and his name is Jason. He has the same chiseled abs and braided locks that are adored by many. Jason also lost his mother as a child and didn't have any toys growing up. He claims that he loves this solitary life and has no plan to move to the noisy urban one. Many fans want him to play the character, and a live-action movie can embody the real spirit of the character. Princess Ariel. This Disney princess became an ultimate fan favorite because of her independence and ability to take bold decisions about herself. Tracy Hines, 36, connected to the princess like none other. She described that when she saw The Little Mermaid, she loved her big, expressive eyes and red-colored hair. Moreover, her love for humans also inspired Tracy, so much so that she cosplayed the character. The girl turned into an actress because of her love for the princess and has portrayed the role in many plays. She says that Ariel's magic enchanted her into being a loving and caring person. Merida. Now, who doesn't love Princess Merida? Disney surprised the whole world with this adaptation as the princess was everything but conventional. The movie broke all the stereotypes of a traditional Disney princess or a damsel in distress waiting for a rescue from a handsome prince. Everybody loved the sheer bravery and courageousness of Merida. She was deemed as the icon of independence among teenage girls. The peculiar looks were something very different to find in a common person. But a girl named Caitlin Boyd is the real-life copy of the princess. Her curly red hair and pale skin make her resemble the character so much. She even got to walk on the red carpet as Merida at the Brave premiere in Edinburgh. SHREK. When DreamWorks released the first film of SHREK in 2001, the fans noticed that their beloved ogre resembled a wrestling star, Maurice Tillet. The French-Russian-born professional wrestler shares the features with the iconic character so much so that the people began to speculate if he was the real inspiration for the character of SHREK. The wrestler died in 1954, so it is clear that the resemblance was accidental, and he wasn't trying to mimic the characters, as the film came many decades later after his demise. Vector. Do you remember the villain of the first Despicable Me, Vector?
I'm applying for a new villain loan. Go by the name of Vector.
The guy was a total psycho, but man, he had some cool collection of gadgets. And do you know about Howard Wolitz from The Big Bang Theory? Fans have speculated that both the characters look like each other. The sitcom Big Bang Theory was released in 2007, whereas the movie got released in 2010. We don't know if the character of the Vector was inspired by the geeky scientist or it was an accidental match. Whatever the case, I certainly enjoyed both of them. Jafar. Jafar from Aladdin was one of the most hated villains in Disney. He was the main antagonist of the cartoon movie. He was the Sultan's most trusted advisor, but a hidden evil sorcerer who wanted the genie for his evil plans. He also wanted to marry Princess Jasmine, even if she didn't consent to the marriage. Many have said that Jafar has an eerie resemblance to the Prince, an American singer-songwriter. The musical inspiration to millions was beloved by many as opposed to Jafar. And as I was researching about it, I got stunned at the resemblance both of them had with each other. Anton Ego. Can you recall that cold, obnoxious food critic from Ratatouille? Yes, that most acclaimed food connoisseur of Paris. A man on TikTok named Joe Mealy made a video in which he transformed his dad into Anton Ego. He said that most of his followers think that his dad resembles Anton, so he transformed him completely into the food critic. He donned his dad with a black blazer, scarf, a pair of glasses, black eyeshadow, and hair gel. And what he got was a real-life Anton Ego. The video got extremely viral, and many suggested that Joe's father should play the character if Pixar would ever choose to make the live-action version. I'll say the guy is the spitting image of the famous character. Jack Frost. Jack Frost is the main protagonist from the Rise of Guardians movie. He had a classic rebel attitude without any cause. He had a spirit full of mischief and chaos, but became a true Guardian when he realized his power's true potential. Jack Gleeson from Game of Thrones, aka the infamous bastard Jeffrey Baratheon, is a real-life look-alike of the cartoon character. Apart from the same name, they have a very similar facial feature, especially the eyes and the nose. One was a lovable boy, however the other was the most hated character in the history of any drama series. Johnny Bravo. Now that I think about it, this cartoon character was a little too flamboyant for kids to watch. Loosely based on Elvis Presley and James Dean, this sunglasses-wearing muscular man had a personality aura that was tough to beat. Several bodybuilders have been seen mimicking the character, but nobody does it better than this TikTok, who has become very famous for his accurate depiction of the famous character. I must say the persona he puts on is weirdly similar to the cartoon character and gives one hell of tough competition to beat. Prince Charming. The Prince Charming from SHREK was indeed very charming. That glossy blonde hair and a smile that will melt all the ladies' hearts were surely one in a million. After seeing Nikolai Coster-Waldau playing Jaime Lannister in Game of Thrones, fans have since started several petitions to cast the infamous Kingslayer if the studio would ever make a live-action version of the movie. The role of the two characters was also very alike, and both of them adorned shiny armor. The memes about them became very famous on several social media platforms. Well, that's all guys for today. Thank you for watching the video, and if you guys found it interesting, I would appreciate it if you comment down below about the video and leave the thumbs up. Last but not least, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for getting updates related to our latest videos.